Good day, everyone. Welcome to my video discussion. I am Regine Bilal Rizal, a BS Ed Filipino student. So let's start. In this discussion, we're talking about the one of important in learning, the transfer of learning. Basically, is when we use what we've already learned in one situation and apply it in another. It's like connecting the dots between different subject or real life situation. First, understanding factors and facilitation. Transfer of learning occurs when knowledge, skills, or behavior learned in one context are applied to another context. Enhance the effectiveness and application of learning. The type of transfer. And there have three main types of transfer: the positive transfer, negative transfer, and zero transfer. Positive transfer. Transfer is said to be positive when something previously learned benefits performance or learning in a new situation. Learning in one situation enhances performance in another. It's mean this positive transfer is when what you learned before help you in a new situation. Like if you learn how to play tennis, it might be easier for you to learn badminton because the movement are kind of similar. Second is negative transfer. Learning in one situation hinder performance in another. When something previously learned hinder performance or learned in a new situation, we call negative transfer. It means this negative transfer is when what you learned before actually make it hard for you to learn something new. For example, a Filipino speaker learning English might encounter issues with the use of the word salvage. In Filipino, salvage is commonly used to mean to kill or murder someone extrajudicially. In English, however, salvage means to save or rescue. This difference can lead to significant misunderstanding when the Filipino speaker uses the words in an English conversation. And lastly, zero transfer. In case the previous learning make no difference at all to the performance or learning in a new situation, there is said to be a zero transfer for the previous situation to the new one. It means this zero transfer is when your previous learning doesn't help or hurt. Like learning history might not affect your ability to learn economics, they just different. Next is the factors that affect transfer of learning. There are also a few things that affect how well we transfer learning. Similarity. More similar learning and application context enhance transfer. It means the more similar the two situations are, the easier the transfer. Practice. It means practicing in different situations make it easier to apply what you know. Motivation. Motivate learners seek opportunities to transfer learning. It means if you motivate, you're more likely to find way or use what you learned. Contextualization. Relevant and meaningful learning is more likely to be transferred. It means if learning is meaningful and connected to real life, it's easier to apply. Lastly, the application and practice for school development. First, example and case studies. Interdisciplinary projects. Example, students work on projects that integrate subjects like science, math, and history. For it means doing one project that use more than one subject at the same time. It's like mixing different school subjects to learn. Second, problem-based learning. Example, solve real-world problem, like designing a sustainable garden for the school. It means learning by solving real-life problem instead of just reading from a book. So you learn by doing things and solving a real problem just like in real life. Lastly, community service project. Example, set up a recycling program in the local community. This means doing a project that help your community while you learn. Example, like you create a recycling program in your neighborhood so that in this program you learn new skills and make difference in your community at the same time. So that is the transfer of learning all about. It's not just about memorizing stuff for a test. It's about using what we learn to solve real problems, work better with others, and make difference. That's all. Thank you for listening and watching.